drives just like a sports car. Like, I can take these turns here faster in this truck than I'm able to do in certain cars and SUVs. This thing has the same 3.8 V6 in it as the Nissan GTR. The characteristics of it, it just behaves more like a sports car than it does a truck.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm here to tell you that the 2026 Nissan Frontier makes no sense whatsoever. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm gonna take our 2025 model year Nissan Frontier out to the garage, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, because they're virtually the same thing. So even the 2025 model year doesn't make any sense. But yeah, let me get into this and explain to you what I mean. Okay, so the first thing that I want to point out that makes no sense about this truck, about the Nissan Frontier, is that it does not really drive like a truck, but yet it does. So it feels like a truck in certain ways, but then in other ways it drives just like a sports car. Like, I can take these turns here faster in this truck than I'm able to do in certain cars and SUVs, and especially trucks. Like, I'm gonna see if I can get up to decent speed here to show you what I'm talking about on the turn. But here, just here on this turn here, I really don't have to slow down. See, like how that car had to slow down? Like the Nissan, I don't have to slow down at all. And then I can come out of the turn faster, and the characteristics of it, it just behaves more like a sports car than it does a truck. Like, it literally, it has great handling. It's very confidence inspiring, and the way it takes corners behaves more like a sports car than it does a truck. And if you own one of these, then you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It's not hyperbole, it's legit. It corners and comes out of turns and kind of accelerates like a sports car versus a truck. But then the seating position and the way you feel when you're driving it, it's very truck-like. All right, so this is me sitting down here. I'm comfortable. You can see the seats here. We got like the nice NASA-inspired seats. I don't know how to explain it. The zero gravity seats are very, very comfortable. I'm 6'6". You see where my head is. I have ample room, and it's a small, like mid-sized truck, but I fit in here comfortably. It feels like a truck. It behaves like a truck. It moves like a truck when you're going slow, but when you get into it and like you really punch it, it behaves, it sounds, it feels like a sports car. I don't know. Somebody explain that to me. Like, why does it feel like a sports car and a truck at the same time, and also neither, you know? But yeah, let me pull over and I'll go over some more things that just doesn't make sense about the Nissan Frontier. All right, so I just went over, like, it doesn't make sense with the way how this thing drives, right? It's supposed to be a truck, but it kind of handles and performs like a sports car. And I think I know the reason for that, but still, I need the question answered by any of you out there or by Nissan as to why they did it. Is this thing has the same 3.8 V6 in it as the Nissan GTR. Now, they have different code names because this one is a mass-produced, naturally aspirated V6, whereas the Nissan GTR has a hand-built 3.8 V6. So they're both 3.8 V6s. This one is 310 horsepower and I believe 281 foot-pounds of torque. But come on, why use like the same type of engine that you get in one of the top sports cars of all time, the Nissan GTR, and slap it in the truck? Like, I think they could have gone some other ways, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm happy about it. I'm grateful for it because it makes the characteristic of this truck just makes it so much fun to drive, because you can sense that sports car DNA. Like, and not just any sports car, you know, the Godzilla King of the East sports car, the Nissan GTR. This has the same DNA as that. And another thing that's actually even more so baffling is the transmission. This has a Mercedes-derived 9-speed automatic Same thing as what you get in a lot of like high performing Mercedes. They slap that in here. So somebody explain that. How and why did Nissan decide to throw a Nissan GTR, you know, type engine in here along with a Mercedes transmission, right? And then where it really doesn't make sense is when you total all this up and you start getting into what it costs and the money. So a lot of trucks and a lot of cars and a lot of just vehicles in general, they don't give you hood struts. They're gonna give you a prop rod and tell you be thankful that you got a car, right? Well, not Nissan. Let me actually hold on. So yeah, you got hood struts on your Nissan Frontier, and it is an amazing engine. Like, you can look at it and see that this thing means business. It's, you know, like I said, 310 horsepower, 281 foot-pounds of torque, and you know, it's the same 3.8 liter V6 that you find in the Nissan GTR. So like I said, obviously this one is naturally aspirated and it's tuned and built to be in a truck, but it's pretty much the same engine, and the Nissan GTR engine is just tuned and boosted and hand built because it's a special like supercar. And that car costs like, you know, over 100K. This, and I showed you guys in different videos, you can get this starting at $29,000. You can get these. You can get, if you find a good dealership that's not about ripping people off, and I know most dealerships are, but if you find you a decent dealership, you can get these for 29K, 31K, 35K. This one, as its option, was around like 45K. This is the Nissan Frontier Pro X, and just even for 45K, it still doesn't make sense because look at it, right? Let's take a walk around it. So let's first start with the front area with the grille. Look at the design, looks dope. You got the tie hooks down there. You got the red badging right there, and if you look closely, there's a front-facing camera right there. I already showed you. You got the hood struts. You got these nice wheels. All right, look at these design wheels here. These are very nice wheels. Comes with the mud flaps on the back there. It has even some protection on the front, right? This right here, which also aids in aerodynamics. We have cameras underneath here for the surround view. You can lock and unlock just by touching there. So that locks. Hit it again, it unlocks. And same thing, mud guards on the back. You got the Pro X right there. You got a nice design on the back. All right. And you have, so ours came with a tow package right there. All right. You can see that there. Soft release. You got the spraying bed liner. You got the plastic there. You got your AC outlet in the back here. All of this, right? I'm going to go into even more. There's a lot more that you're getting for the money. So keep in mind that the price point. This one was like 45K. Let me see. Let's get into the back here. Oh yeah, I gotta open up. Let's open this up here. And so I have my camera equipment and stuff back here. I'm 6'6". I have this seat pushed all the way back, but I could sit in here just fine. You got your grab handles there. If you want to raise the seat up, you can raise it up like there. So you have storage underneath here. And some of them you can opt to have a Fender subwoofer underneath here. I had that in my 2024 Nissan Frontier SL. And that brings me to another thing that I'll talk about in a little bit that doesn't make sense. So this is the back area here. Lots of space. You can have 3 car seats in here, which I've already done. I've showed you could have 3 car seats in there. Now let's get into some of the features that you're getting for the money. So we have tow mode, light and dim, trip reset. This is to turn on the AC outlet in the back. You have like the surround protection stuff, traction control off, cargo lamp on and off. And let me get in here and show you. All right, so let's get into this. You got your start stop button right there. You got that huge screen right there. And let me see. So for the money, we have heated seats, right? You got high and low heated seats. We have a heated steering wheel. We have parking sensors. We have, this is what I like versus most other vehicles. You got USB-A and USB-C right there. You have the dual climate zone, and obviously, you know, heated seats for both passengers. Plus you got the cigarette light in there. Plus you got a nice sized glove box, all right? Decent sized glove box there. And with this, you can lock it, all right? So you actually have the key that you can use to lock it. We have wireless charging right here that actually works. A lot of other vehicles, it doesn't work, right? You got 2 cup holders right there. You have more storage down there. And on both sides, you got right there, all right? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, nice size cup holder. You can get in a big drink here. Plus, you can put lots of other things in there. And then you got a nice size storage area. It's actually pretty deep down there, right? And you get all of that. Plus, more storage area there. Sunglasses holder area here. You get nice LED lights there. I mean, all right. Some vehicles you don't, especially on trucks, a lot of trucks, you're not going to get lights over here. Let's see. See? You get lights on both passenger and driver side. I mean, for the money, it doesn't make sense that they're able to give you a Nissan GTR type of engine, a naturally aspirated version of the Nissan GTR engine, along with a Mercedes-derived 9-speed automatic transmission that shifts very, very well, very smooth. All these features, it doesn't make sense. And that brings me to 2026 model year. It really doesn't make sense to me that they got rid of the Nissan Frontier SL, because I would be looking to buy another Nissan Frontier SL, and it's because it's basically a luxury version of the same type of truck, the same type of handling, speed, the same engine, the same horsepower, the same fun factor, the same ability to, like, so I'll show you. So ours, we got the 5-foot bed in the back here, but you can also get this with a 6-foot bed. And I've shown you guys in multiple videos, like I've taken multiple loads, different things that that I've transported on the back of this truck. And I'll put in a quick clip here so you guys can see some of them. Got this load going. Somehow I have to get this big TV up those stairs up there. Let's see how this goes. Got another delivery done in our Nissan Frontier. We got like a 85-inch TV and a chair, it looks like. And we got another one locked and loaded and ready to go. Let's go. But yeah, it can do the work of a truck and do it very, very well, because you can get this as a Nissan Frontier Pro 4X, which will be 4-wheel drive. This one, you know, I'm in Florida, I didn't really feel the need to get the Pro 4X, so I got the Pro X. But it's an option. It's an option. It's something that you can do. You can get the Pro 4X, you can get the 6-foot bed, you can get the 5-foot bed. I think there's a lot of aftermarket support now where you can get intakes, superchargers. You can make this thing anything you want it to be, but it's still priced at about, you know, you can start getting it at different, so you can get like a king cab or crew cab, however you want to call it. So you can get it where you got like a second door in the back here and all this space and all of that. Or you can get an access cab where it's just like, you know, really focus on the front seats, and you just got like a little access cab if you got to put in your groceries and stuff like that. So you can do this any which way you want, any way you like it, you can slice it, you can get it however you want it, right? But somehow it's not the most popular truck out there. Now that I don't get. How is a truck that is this good, this much fun, this much reliability? Oh yeah, I ain't even get into the reliability. Reliability wise, these things run for 300,000 miles all day, no problem, no issues. It does it over and over and over. And somehow a Toyota Tacoma or the Ranger, the Ford Ranger is more popular. Come on, man. And then just look at it. Aesthetically, it's beautiful, it's fun to drive, it looks good, it sounds good, it feels good. Why isn't this the #1 truck out there, period? And it's offered in not just the US, it's offered all over the world. You can get this pretty much anywhere. To me, this should be the #1 truck on everybody's list to get if you're looking. And, oh, wait. Plus, you can fit it in your garage. As you guys saw early in the video, you can fit this thing in your garage. It comes with LED lighting. You got your regular lights, you got your fog lights. Not that many vehicles come with fog lights anymore. It's just a whole enigma to me, and somebody needs to explain to me why this isn't the #1 truck out there for sale right now, especially for the money, especially with the things you can do with it. You can go off-road, you could go pretty much anywhere. You can take this pretty much anywhere. So I'll need you guys to explain to me, why isn't this #1? And also, why is it that Nissan got rid of the SL trim? They need to bring that back. So with the SL trim, like what I had on my 2024 SL, what comes with it is basically you get leather seats here that come standard with the SL trim. And then, these are the things that just kind of matter to me, might not matter to a lot of you, but it came standard with that subwoofer right here. And you do have storage under the other seat over there. So I didn't care that much that I was losing some storage here because I also had storage underneath there. But yeah, Nissan got an answer for that. You guys need to bring back the Nissan Frontier SL. And another thing while I'm at it, if somebody from Nissan is watching, here's something I'd like for you to do, Nissan. If you really want to complete the craziness and make this literally the best truck ever, offer it with a nice manual gearbox. Offer the manual gearbox, and that'll just complete the whole like list of things that makes this truck just amazing and hard to explain what it really is. Because is it a sports truck? Is it a like heavy duty truck? Is it an off-roading truck? Like look at the tires on here. Because you got these tires that are meant to go off-road, but this is the Pro X, not the Pro 4X. So a lot of little things that just doesn't quite add up. You know, why does it have a Mercedes-derived transmission, Nissan GTR, you know, derived engine? Why is it priced the way it is? So priced so well, you know what I mean? So many things. Not that I'm complaining. I love it. I love this truck. You guys know I've had a lot of Camaros. I've had a lot of Camaro SS1Ls. I've had Type R. I've had a few Subaru WRX STIs. Had a lot of different vehicles, and this is one of my favorite. I've had a bunch of Tacoma X-Runners. I've even had a Tacoma, what is it? I forgot what it was, man. I had a bunch of Tacomas. I had like 7 Tacomas. So, yeah. I don't know, man. To me, this is just up there with any and all of the best vehicles I've had, and definitely it's my favorite truck out of all the trucks that I've had. Sorry, X-Runner. X-Runner is great, but it's like a one-trick pony where this does so many different things and does it well. Plus, I can carry my family in here, so that kind of gives it like a step up over all the other ones. But yeah, man, that's kind of my rant on this. And if you guys have answers to a lot of the questions that I've asked in this video, please feel free to comment below and let me know, because I want to know, why did Nissan make this such an amazing truck, and why isn't it #1? And I don't know, man. I can't put it into words why it's so special, but it is. But that's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Race Car Friends, out. Yo, should I get back into another Subi, man? Every time I see one of these modded out Subis, these VBWRXs, I'm like, man, yo, maybe I should do it, because look how good it looks with the painted side panel there. I forget what you call those, like you know what I'm talking about. Normally it's like black or gray or whatever, but yeah, he body color matched it, and he put some fiber stuff on the back, but I'm not really, some carbon fiber stuff pieces on there. But if it was just all the same color, I think it'd look dope. I don't know, man. Comment below, let me know what you think.